One of the key lessons I learned from Judge Guzman and his example is that determination, perseverance, and having a clear goal is more important than so many other things in pursuing a path to success. And by success, I mean achieving your professional goals in a manner that enables you to make a contribution to your community.
The first time I met Judge Guzman was when I was an attorney at MALDEF, and I had a case before him. And I went to court and I saw this Latino judge sitting there, and he had a scowl on his face. And he's got a no-nonsense kind of approach as a judge. And then we had a settlement conference, and the scowl turned into a big smile because he's very personable off the bench. People don't really know that about him. He's been a judge for a number of years, so that scowl is there for a reason, but he's a really terrific person with a great sense of humor.
Since I met Judge Guzman back in the early 70s, he was involved in providing service to his community, not only as a lawyer. He wasn't satisfied just with being a community lawyer who was there to help everyone. He went above and beyond that. He volunteered to serve on the board of a community service center, and he wasn't there just to punch his ticket. He was there to have meaningful input. And I remember sitting in many of those sessions when Judge Guzman would often cut right to the heart of the matter and get us on the right track as far as doing what needed to be done in the community.
He is certainly a very thoughtful judge who works fairly and efficiently to get the cases moving.
He was someone who was very thoughtful about issues that sometimes people would get emotional about, carried away about, but he could analyze community issues and people problems in a very calm, dispassionate manner, bringing to bear his professionalism, but also his, I think, understanding of the human condition.
One of the key lessons I've learned from him as a person and as a judge is to be fair in everything that I can do, on the bench and off the bench, and to give back to my community, to make sure that I share whatever success I have received or he has received with other members of the Latino community.
I often tell young people when I have the opportunity that being a professional is not an end in itself, but merely a tool which enables us to devote ourselves to the service of others, which is where we really tend to find happiness and fulfillment. And I think Judge Guzman's life's work exemplifies all that.
I find him to be just a wonderful colleague. He is very, very bright. He is kind, and he works hard to get other people involved in issues that are important to him. He's a terrific mentor. If it really wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be a magistrate judge today.
He is someone who embodies the meaning of humanitarian, one who cares about people, one whose service and professional dedication has as its goal service to people. We often hear talk about all these other virtues, about leadership, about courage, initiative, but it really comes down to caring about people. And if you develop your professionalism to the best of your ability so that you can serve others, you will inevitably display those other characteristics of leadership and courage. And I think Judge Guzman embodies all that in a very humanitarian way.
Judge Guzman represents, a segment of the Latino community in America, but America is becoming so diverse that we're no longer, hopefully, going to be defined as Latino, Latina. We're going to be American, and he is the epitome of America. Humble beginnings, working very hard, taking advantage of every opportunity that this country provided him. He is the American dream, and he is something that we all should aspire to be.